Hey everyone! We've been waiting for Varka since day one of Genshin. For 5 years, he's been this legendary figure we've only heard about through other characters' lines and lore. Well, that's changing, because Varka is finally becoming playable, and the leaks about him are way more interesting than I expected. In today's video, we're going to talk about everything we know so far about Varka, including his possible kit, release date, and banner. Save up to 25% on Genesis crystals at lootbar.gg. To celebrate Genshin's anniversary, you can grab the all-in-one pack and the 6,480 Genesis crystals pack, normally $100 in-game, for just $72 on Loot Bar. That's 81 pulls, almost guaranteeing you a 5-star for your account while saving you $28. The process is super simple. Just enter your UID, select your server, and receive your crystals in under a minute. No password needed. Loot Bar uses official recharge channels, has hundreds of 5-star reviews, and partnerships with several big content creators that you probably know, so everything is completely safe. Loot Bar supports PlayStation 5 and Xbox top-ups. Also, don't forget that the double bonus for your first purchase on each pack has been reset. Click the link in the description to claim your extra discount. New users get an extra 10% discount, while returning users get 5%. Let's get straight to the point. When can we pull for Varka? According to reliable sources, Varka is coming in version 6.4, late February 2026. And no, he's not going to the standard banner. There was some confusion where leaks spread that he would go to standard in 6.5, but that was completely debunked. The confusion came from a leak saying that all limited 5 stars from Nod-Krai aren't purely human, but story leaks suggest that Varka goes through a bloodline fusion with another race during the narrative, which makes him eligible as a limited character. Version 6.4 will possibly also bring the Mondstadt expansion. We're finally getting Dornman Port and the Sea of Dandelions, the first major expansion since Dragonspine. In version 1.2, Varka is the central character of this release. And before we talk about Varka's kit leaks, I need to give the usual disclaimer. Everything we'll talk about here is based on leaks and speculation. But of course, I always bring information from reliable sources and leakers with good reputations. Not everything might turn out 100% true, but most of it is probably some kind of sneak peek of what we'll see on official servers. Now, without further delay, the important part. What does he do? Varka is Anemo confirmed by official teasers, using claymore. Promotional materials show him with Wolf's gravestone, but that's a placeholder. He's going to get his own exclusive 5-star claymore with a black and white arrowhead design. Varka is designed to deal pure Anemo nuke damage with serious burst potential, and one of the most interesting pieces of information suggests that Varka might revive the dual-wielding technique, switching between claymore and sword, or using both during his skill or burst if real. He would be one of the most unique characters mechanically speaking. Imagine a claymore user who pulls out a sword for quick attacks before going back to heavy hits. I want to be clear. This is the least confirmed aspect of the kit. No concrete data, just multiple mentions connecting to the lore. But there's a decent chance it's real in some form. There's also speculation about access to lunar reactions, the new elemental interactions from Nod-Krai. There are some theories suggesting that Varka will bring Lunar-Swirl, which so far hasn't been confirmed to come with any Nod-Krai character, and he might even be unlocking Lunar-Swirl for other Mondstadt characters on the team. I won't lie, I'm pretty skeptical about this. It seems like speculation when people see a powerful character and imagine broken mechanics. It could be real, but I wouldn't bet on it until beta. For the rest of the kit, we expect typical Anemo DPS stuff: crowd control, wind-based mobility on skill, burst with large damage zones, and an important thing for those who want to save primogems for Varka. His best support might be Durin in version 6.2. Multiple leaks say that Durin is basically designed as Varka's best-in slot. Durin is pyro, provides off-field application, gives decent damage and buffs to the team. And if Varka really comes with Lunar-Swirl, Columbina in 6.3 as a hydro support might have synergy with Varka, which wouldn't be surprising since we know that every character sold as the region's Archon has synergy with basically every other character released during the entire year. And we also had a leak about meta a while ago. According to projections from some leakers, he's top tier for Nod-Krai, but not the strongest in the region. That title goes to Columbina in 6.3, with Alice in 6.7 also ranked higher. Varka is strong, probably worth getting if you like him, but he's not absurdly broken that defines meta. His advantage is being the first true Anemo DPS that focuses on pure damage instead of reactions. This opens up new team possibilities and doesn't depend as much on specific supports. But pure Anemo damage means missing out on amplifiers like Vaporize and Melt that the strongest DPS characters abuse. Probably similar to Xiao or Itto, strong in his niche, satisfying to play, but not necessarily great for Abyss speedruns or highest numbers. And for a character we've waited 5 years for, that's okay. Not everyone needs to be Nouvelette broken. If you're going to pull for Varka, let's do some quick math. From today, November 13th, until release on February 25th, that's 3.5 months. That gives about 65 wishes from daily commissions, probably another 60 from events, around 40 pulls from Abyss and Imaginarium Theater combined, and depending on how much exploration you still have left, you should easily get at least 30 pulls. That in total should give over 200 pulls if you start saving today. Of course, this is a pretty rough estimate, so don't take it literally. The point is that if you start saving today, you can guarantee Varka pretty comfortably. The tricky part is that Durin comes out in 6.2 and Columbina in 6.3. Both might have synergy with Varka. My advice, if Varka is your absolute priority, start saving now and maybe skip 6.1 through 6.3, and then grab Varka's main supports on reruns. This guarantees better security for your pulls. Varka has been one of the most anticipated characters since Genshin launched. Finally playing with him is going to be a huge moment. We'll know much more when beta starts in January. Then we'll have concrete numbers, beta gameplay videos, and confirmation of the official kit. But based on what we know now, Varka seems like a really interesting character. So that's it. Everything we know about playable Varka now. Let me know in the comments what you think and what your expectations are for Varka. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.